What is up and welcome back, and today I'm actually going to be showing you a street ball move. I do tend to stay away from the street ball moves because they can be illegal, but this one right here is actually 100% legal to do in-game. And I do like it because it can be somewhat tricky. It is a tricky move and deceiving, and the move is going to be the in and out that also goes in between your legs at the same time. And I do like it because if used in the correct situations, it can be very beneficial because it's not going to be expected. So first, I am going to show you what the move looks like. Now for starters, I do want to mention, make sure you learn it in and out nice and smoothly. So that's going to be like this, in and out. And try not to carry, of course, keeping your hand on the side of the ball or up top, okay? When you're doing that in and out. Once you have that down, then we can begin with the two variations I want to show you. One's going to be where you put your foot up or your leg up. This one's going to be the easiest because there's really not that much footwork involved. You're just going to be like that. You can even tap it. You see? The ball is bouncing in front of me and you're going, but that's not really an in and out. But if you go like this, look, you see, now it's an in and out. Okay? So that right there is just going to require practice. Make sure you have a wide enough stance where the ball can go through, and in the beginning you can just practice like this. You see? Like that. Practice angling it in a different angle. Yeah. See that? You're just lifting up and going like that. Okay? And it's all going to be practice, right? You throw it and catch it with the same hand. All right. And that move right there is more like you're telling the defender, hey, I got some skill dribbling. I'm going to be coming after you. It's more a little bit of showboating and a little bit of the intimidation factor, okay? But in actuality, standing like this, you're really going nowhere. You see that? It's going to be the second move you have to be aware of. You see, that's the second move. Or, you see that? Okay, so this move, hey, don't let it intimidate you. If someone's coming at you with it, seeing the leg come up, so be prepared for the second move like we mentioned. Now for this second variation, I do want to mention that I like it a lot better because it's more of an attack move, because you are going to be more like selling the drive, right? And it is going to look a little bit like a push crossover when somebody's like this. Okay, I know everybody's seen the push crossover, so it's going to look a little bit like it, but instead you're going to go 1, 2, okay? So it is going to be, the footwork is going to be a two-step motion. 1, 2, and try to learn that, right? Put some weight into it so it looks like you're actually going in that direction with some momentum, and then do the misdirection the opposite way. But also make sure that you're getting down the ball transfer, okay? Make sure that you're really, and in the beginning it's going to be, the easiest part is the footwork. The harder part is going to be having the ball go in and then out in between your legs. So I do suggest in the beginning to put the ball out here and just practice like that, okay? Doesn't matter if you're carrying 1, 2, you see that? 1, 2. And as you get better, put your hand on top of the ball and swing it like this. You see that? You see that? It's on top or on the side. Okay, there's that little step through. Okay, much better. Okay, so it's just gonna require repetition and practice, but with enough practice, anybody can get it. Just believe me, it's all practice pretty much when we talk about all these moves. So moving on. So now definitely try to put both things together. We talked about the footwork and the ball, right? So This time, really try to keep it with illegal motion, right? With the hand on top of the ball. You can even pound a little bit. Then 1, 2. See that? Pound a little bit. 1, 2. Okay. Now this next part that is going to be very key is make sure you have some attack speed and some momentum behind you, because you don't want to just be staying in one spot then doing the move. That's sort of going to be a little bit pointless, right? You're just like this. You see that? I'm kind of staying in the same spot. Maybe I might throw that defender off where the ball is going to be at. Then I do the next move. That might work. But trying to get somebody with this move specifically, make sure you have a little bit of momentum. You see that? Forward momentum. An example. You saw that one? That's because you have forward momentum. Get your angles more correctly, right? You can be facing more this way, like this. Then switch the angle like that. You see that? Like this. 1, 2. Switching that angle, right? And before ending this video, I am going to say, because you are exposing the ball up front, there's a possibility that the ball can be stolen. So definitely, if you are going to be doing this move, you gotta have no fear, okay? You really gotta put that effort behind it. Not just because there's some trickery involved, it's going to work automatically. You're going to get the timing down with practice, maybe even have it stolen a few times while you're learning it. But once you get a feel for it, then it's going to become more lethal and more lethal. Then you can use it when you really need it, okay? So with that said, that's going to do it for this move, the in and out, and it's going to be the in between the legs at the same time. If you do like what you're seeing, please sub. We're going to have more of these moves coming out, and we will see you until the next one. Peace.